I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakakwadash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa ba ba ba. So a new war breaks out. Thailand versus Cambodia. All right, and they're pretty much causing death on both sides. All right, and it's over the monks on the Thailand-Cambodia borders. They were pretty much.
Hey, Chef, how often you sharpen your knives?
Not as often.
Or with an AccuWeather alert, a line of...
They were dealing meth. All right. I saw this story come out a little while ago before this war broke out because they had a woman that the monks were using like a prostitute, and they were giving her large sums of money for her, for her business. And so it grabbed the attention of the law enforcement, and they said when they went in there, they found methamphetamine.
A third of the Buddhist monks at a temple in northern Thailand have tested positive for meth. 6 out of 18 monks at Wat Protham in Pijit province were disrobed after failing surprise drug tests during a police raid on Monday. Officers also found meth pills, a homemade gun, and bullets hidden in the temple. The 6 monks were kicked out of the monkhood and sent for rehabilitation. A third of the...
And see, this is right before this war popped off. All right, and you had that woman, she was pretty much sleeping with the monks, and that's what drew the attention on the monks, was they were wondering how this woman got such a high amount of money from monks. All right, I was just trying to see, I know I saved it in my history, and I'm going to just look real quick. If I see it, I'll share it with you. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So much prophecy is popping off. It's just tons of news coming out. No, I'm not seeing it. But anyways, you can look it up if you're interested in that information. But I just wanted to get a scripture, all right, with that happening. It says in Matthew 24, all right, this is a sign of the end of this world, which means the way of life under the Edomite, the so-called white race. This is the end, but it is not the end yet, okay? We're in the end. We've been in the end since Yahweh Shai. It's crucifixion and resurrection, but we are in the last days of the end. It says in Matthew 24:3, and as he sat, Yahweh Shai, upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world, the end of the age of the so-called white race ruling? Edomites, all right, they're the wicked that rule the world, the red devil, the so-called white man. And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, which the so-called white man, the red devil, is using deception, and they intend to try to deceive the world into taking an implantable microchip for buying and selling, which is the mark of the beast, and any Israelite that takes that in America will be destroyed by fire. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many, like Trump. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See, you shall hear of wars, which there is wars, people are dying, and rumors of wars. Rumor means reports All right, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, because they haven't made that implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling, which is going to cause a great tribulation and then nuclear destruction. All right, so it says in 2nd Ezra 9, verse 1, he answered me then, which is an angel sent to Ezra in Babylon. He's receiving a vision. And it says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of those things which we have his word, which Yahushai is in the word. He speaks of Yahushai's return from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right. So it's manifesting the end of the Edomites' age, and this world is gonna be destroyed in great violence. This is why it's becoming more violent, just like before the time of Noah's flood. All right, when you read about Noah's flood, it says that the earth became wicked and violent. All right, and pretty much in people's hearts and their mind, they just meditated on evil. And that's this generation all over again. And the Lord's going to do it by fire. He's going to destroy the wicked in their kingdom and then enslave the elite of the wicked in these other nations under the Israelites. All right, for 1,000 years. We're going to have these heathen as our slaves for many generations. And we're going to be able to pay them back for what they've done unto us in slavery. All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ha Brakah Kodash, double honors to our apostle elders, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa ba ba bon.